Hello! Are you guys ready for this? It's my everyday makeup routine when I wear makeup, because for the most part, I do not. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is prime my face with Tacha, the silk canvas. Sorry, I'm like eyeing it because I'm like, let me get this name right. But I'm just gonna put this in the areas that I want to fill in my pores. So the next thing that I'm going to do is continue to prep my skin. I'm gonna use MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Gold Light. And I'm just gonna take this in places that I want a little more luminosity, which would be here, here, and kind of like here on the sides of my forehead. And I'll just blend that out. It doesn't really need to be super perfect. Since we're quarantined right now, what are some good Netflix shows that you guys are watching? I have a few. And right now, my go-to is Good Girls. I think it's Good Girls. That show. Oh, Rio. The things that Rio does to me, I swear, is crazy. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I already prepped my eyelids with Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyeshadow base. I'm gonna use the Colourpop, I think this is the Double Entendre palette. Yeah, it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Flasher. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid just to create a base for my eyeshadows. Once I prepped it with Flasher, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade, sorry, it's called Said Noodles in the Double Entendre palette, and I'm gonna take that on a MAC 224 brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all over the crease and down towards my eyelid. Another thing that I need during this quarantine really badly is my eyebrows. Like, I really need to get these things threaded. I can't wait for this quarantine to be over, just so I can actually see my family, see my boyfriend. I haven't seen my boyfriend in a month and a half, because girl, I'm following the rules, okay? I am following these rules. I am not trying to get sick. And then I'm gonna take that same shade and just kind of put that on the outer corner. And once I place that color, I'll just kind of look at it, see what else I want to blend out. And then what I'll do is I'll take the shade Keep It PG to darken my outer corner, and I'll take that on a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just gonna take this right at the edge and like a little bit towards the crease, but I really want to focus it on my outer corner. Just push that into the socket like so. Take it about halfway through just to blend it out. And then I'm going to take the shade Hotbed, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid and just tap that in. I love Colourpop eyeshadows. They're so good and they're so pigmented, and I feel like they just glide right on, especially when you use your finger. They are so freaking beautiful. Name an eyeshadow that's better. I'll wait. There's no eyeshadow that's better. That I've tried, at least. I'm sure there's some out there. Okay, name an eyeshadow that's better at the same price point as Colourpop. I will wait. And then I'll go ahead and take a clean blender brush, and this is the MAC 222. I don't even think they make this brush anymore. I think this brush has been discontinued for a good minute. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take it and blend the same shadow, which was hot pad and just put it on the crease. Blend it into the crease. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take some eyeliner and just tightline the inside of my eyelid. And honestly, guys, I use MAC Fluid Line. I know people say you're not supposed to use it like this. Come on, everybody uses MAC Fluid Line like this. And you don't have to be super perfect with the tight lining because we are gonna use some eyeshadow to smoke it out anyways. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Sonia Kashuk brush that I bought at Target, and it's like this little tiny definer brush. Super small. I don't remember what the name of the brush was, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Keep It PG on here, and I am going to just smoke out that liner that we just put down. And you want to keep it pretty close to that line. Once I did that, we're done, and we can move on to the face before completing the eyes. So I'm going to take Armani Luminous Silk in the shade number 6, and I'm going to take 1 pump of that, and then I'm going to take shade 3.5, and I'm just going to put a tad bit of that. And I'm going to take the Light Master Primer, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix that all in together. I'm just going to go ahead and place it like so. Do the same to the other side. And then just start blending it out. I've really been wanting to try and shave my face just so I can see how my face would look, how smooth my face would look afterwards. My boyfriend keeps scaring me. He's like, no, it's gonna go back thicker. I'm like, I don't think it will. But what if it does? I have all this dark hair all over my face. I'm scared. And I definitely do not have the patience. I'm not that type of person that can sit and shave their face every week. That's not me. I'd probably let it just grow all out. Then I'm gonna take a Morphe M439 and then just tap it in all the way just so it goes into my face. Really sinks into those pores, pushing that into the pores. I would use a beauty sponge, but mine's ripped and a new one is coming on Tuesday. Now that I pushed in all that product, I will go ahead and do my concealer, and I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown corrector in the shade Dark Peach. And I'm gonna pat this in with my finger. Sometimes I pat it in with the Morphe E8 brush, sometimes I don't. Just depending on my mood. And I'm just gonna pat this in here. This is just to cancel out my dark circles. And then I'll take the Morphe G2 brush and pat that in. And you guys, I am so sad that Morphe doesn't make this freaking brush anymore. It's super sad. It's so great for blending out concealer. And the way I found out is I went on there and I was like, wait, whoa. I'm getting way too ahead of myself here. And I was like, why is it not on the website? And the next thing I'm gonna do is take the MAC Prep and Prime pen and apply that. This will just brighten up my under eyes. So the Dark Peach is to cancel the darkness. This is to brighten that up. I can even take a little. Take it down the nose. I just take any leftover product and put that in like this. And I'll go ahead and take my beauty brush and just pack that all in. Go ahead and blend this out. And once I blend that all out, I will go ahead and use Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer and just dust that on. Dust it on like it's a powder. Ha ha ha. I'll just place that down. Was that any better? Who knows? And just do the same. I don't like to take a lot of concealer either. A little goes a long way, so you will see once I buff it out. Once I buff all of that out, I'll go ahead and set it with Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Mattifying Powder. Sorry, I'll go ahead and pack that on. Basically, anywhere I put concealer is where I put the powder so it doesn't move. And this primer is a good brightener as well. It's a peach color, so really brightens up your face. And then after that, I will go ahead and contour. And I'll use the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I'll go ahead and do this. I'll smile. And then this is where my smile line part is. And I'll go swoop under and go like that. And go like that. And then from there I'll connect down. And put this everywhere. Like so. Will you look crazy? Yes, but it'll all work out in the end, trust me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a Morphe M523 and just buff this out. Just keep going, you know, just keep swimming, as Nemo said. Once you've blended out all that product, I will take the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I love this bronzer because it's not a matte bronzer. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not glitter, just shimmer, which I really like. Then I'll just go ahead and place that. And it gives your skin just such a really pretty sheen. And if you notice that I'm not like super perfect with it, is because I'm a firm believer of bronzing instead of contouring. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do contour at times, but for the most part, I usually just bronze up my face just because it gives such a luminous glow because I use this one a lot. I also use the regular Hoola bronzer, but like the, Jesus Christ, like the powder form, but I like the stick a lot better, because it'll give you a nice glow, and then when you use the Tarte one, it gives an even prettier glow. And then this is what gives you just that really pretty finish. This is Bellapierre Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Suede. And I love come like this. I don't want to spill any, but they're basically loose powders, and it came in I think it came in one of my Ipsy bags, and I fell in love with their blushes that I bought, all the colors that they had. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And you guys, a little goes a long way, so I rather do a little at a time than go all in. And I'm applying this with a Morphe G5, and of course, like I said, they don't and they don't make these brushes anymore, but they're my favorite synthetic brushes. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm just gonna apply that with a Morphe M558. And I'm just gonna dust it on ever so slightly up in the brow bone, and just kind of take that there, swipe down, and just do the same to the other side. Get up here, swipe it down. And I'll take some down the center of my nose and on my Cupid's bow on my lip. Is that what it's called? Cupid's bow? I don't know. And I'll just take some at the center of my lips too. Sometimes I'll take some here. Alright, and that's it for the face. We can go ahead and finish up the eyes. So for the eyes, because I'm going to be using fake lashes, I'm going to go ahead and take my eyelash curler and curl my lashes. Do the same to the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty mascara and comb my lashes. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my Ardell Wispies. I get the 5-pack. This is the best pack ever. It's such a steal. And it's basically like the only lashes I ever use. I do need to start venturing out and getting different eyelashes, but they're just so expensive. Like the ones that I want to get are like $13, and I'm not very careful with my eyelashes, which is why I don't really want to invest that much money into them. But, you know, we'll see. I'll go ahead and let the lash get tacky. I'll kind of just do this or like blow on it or something of that sort. So I'm going to come in like this and go ahead and place it down. And then go ahead and just squish my eyelash together with the fake ones. Cool. Now we can move on to the under eyes. So I'm going to take MAC Duck and I'm going to tightline my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the shade Keep It PG and I'm going to take that on the Sonia Kashuk brush and I'm just going to tightline my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a MAC 210 brush and I'm going to take this shade Send Noodles and I'm going to buff the Keep It PG color. And then I'm going to take the shade Teddy Bear and pop that in my inner corner. And then for my lips, I am going to take NYX Natural. I'm gonna take KKW Beauty lipstick in the shade Nude 5 and just pop that on. the center. I love these lipsticks. And then this is the finished look. Super simple, pretty, everyday makeup look. It's not too much, it's not too little. You can wear it with like a simple t-shirt like I'm wearing. But this is it. Do you like it? I love it.